This is an old colonial house that George Washington once stayed in. It was said that this was the Gatewoods house, who was a prominent family in North Carolina. Actually, at one time, this house now is in Hillsborough, North Carolina, but it once sat on the Virginia-North Carolina border. And I guess because of them being a prominent family, they welcomed him to stay when he was traveling. And I could definitely see that, because I'll show you, there's parts of the house that are really old, but look at these. There's some other little stuff. I did not. Here's a little old church and a little old school that I didn't know existed. And there's some stairs they go up. This was a Mexican restaurant. They just well, they had to move because this is part of the Daniel Boone Village that's now abandoned because it's sold for so much money. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, this is an old schoolhouse, 100 years old. Oh, cool. Merry Christmas. Think Christmas, Merry Christmas, huh? Wow. That is so neat. Look at the old, some of the woodwork you can see through there, through the attic. Here's I dined out here many a times. That's a neat little stage they had for the mariachi band and other bands, I'm sure, too. You know, all the tables are gone, kind of sad. This is a fun place to come out on a nice day such as today, a nice April day. And that's the real old addition to the house. You can look at the woodwork and the old stone fireplace and really tell of its age. But yeah, kind of cool to think old George Washington would have stayed here. They even had some kind of little documentation in the restaurant that you could read on him staying here. It's sort of a big house, though. It's hard to imagine it moving. Here's some remnants of, hey, there's an old Pablo Viejo menu. There's some more old menus on the ground. They're probably updated. Christmas decorations left behind. Look at those ceiling beams, though. Those are kind of cool. You know, I've never been. They used to seat you upstairs too, and I've never seen the upstairs. Oh, that's cool. Look at that R. He's singing to his maiden up on a balcony. See, this place used to be called Casa Ibarra. They had good food too. I like those old lights. Else took it out. Yeah, let's see where George Washington would have. There used to be a little document they had framed on the wall discussing him staying here. Oh, okay, so not much to it, just they left some cups behind, and it just looks out on the roof. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Getting one more look at it. Oh, okay, so they have torn a good portion. Because this would have been where I would end. Okay, So this is where I would enter, and this is where the bar would have been. Kind of cool to think our first president would have vacationed or stayed here. You know, I don't know. It probably was a weekend vacation for him, but see, this used to be a steakhouse called the Gatehouse, and then it ended up being a Mexican restaurant. A couple Mexican restaurants at the end, and it was really good. One of my favorites. They actually moved into the old Pizza Hut building across the street. The old schoolhouse has moved. Good. Yeah, it's terrible. People have come here and tore it up. That's cool. J. Lopez painted it. Look at that. He's singing to his fair maiden up on the balcony. I love the artwork on the murals they painted. Oh, same artist, J. Lopez, whoever that was. And there's somebody else in the painting. Man, they really come through and took out the copper. Wow, people are just horrible. Ah! Oh, that was the wind. Yeah, this is usually the room it seems like I ate in. They used to have these neat gel bars like on those window sills right there. This is it. This is the old George Washington house. Guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.